Do a video, honey.
Yeah.
Yay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hey, good morning, ladies, gentlemen. We are at the Green Mile. I got 13 to do today. Probably not going to get much footage just because, well, I want to get done, man. Okay, it's a long day. We got rain coming all this week. Got the V-Ride 2 with me. Not really liking it, but I got it with me because I got to get in some fences, and Abel is not mowing today on his properties. So, hey, I want to give a couple shout outs here, man. And you know what we got? We got about 7 months, well, about 6 months left, guys, before it's all over for me. And I know I've heard it everywhere. Doc says he's going to quit, but he's not quitting. Doc is quitting, believe me. It'll all come out before I finally get done as to the reasons why I'm giving it up. There was one major reason, has nothing to do with people hating. Dude, if you can't take the heat, you might as well stay out of the kitchen. I've been putting up with it for 5-6 years, and a lot of it was my fault, guys. So, you know, if you're not willing to take it, don't dish it out. But I had a great talk with my buddy Chad last night, and man, I think that guy is going to be one to watch here soon. He's coming along with it. Listen, the one thing I'm going to tell you is if you decide to do YouTube, okay, be who you are. Don't take on the mannerisms, or don't take on anybody else's fight, man. Be you, do your videos. I know you don't get a lot of views sometimes, but I'm going to tell you, the small channels are never going to get a lot of views unless they're buying them from time to time, which I've seen that happen with some guys. You know, you'll be watching, they'll be getting 400 or 500 views. Next thing you know, they get 70,000 or 100,000, and you're like, how did that happen? And it's simple. I mean, it's simple, but you all know it happens. I know it happens. But anyway, back to it. Another guy, man, and I'll tell you what, I was so blessed yesterday, yesterday. Irvin Lawn Care. I want you guys to subscribe to him and Chad. Irvin Lawn Care said some of the nicest things about me, and he's been watching the entire time I've been on YouTube, and he has never commented until 2 days ago. So he's been there when I was at my worst. He's been there when I've been at my best. And I'll tell you what, man, the small channel is where it's at. I'm telling you, because I know, I did a video for a company one time for a couple $100, and they sent me a list of things they wanted me to talk about and say. It's unbelievable what really goes on out here in YouTube. And if you think these big so-called big channels are on the up and up with things, you got your head buried in the sand. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. And as far as the tall grass channels go, have you ever noticed, and you can go and look at the comments, you'll never really see comments from a regular lawn care channel on the tall grass channels. You know why that is? Because we don't watch it. We know it's bull. Now, there is one guy that is the OG of tall grass, and the name of his channel is something to look at. And that guy was the original, and he's still doing it, and he is on the money. Doesn't talk, doesn't ask for mowers, doesn't put stupid titles in, doesn't put clickbaitish thumbnails. He just cuts overgrown grass, and that's all he does. So guys, I got to get to work. We'll talk more. I want to talk about Chad. I want to talk about Irvin. We're going to push small channels the rest of this season, because that's really where it's at, man. I mean, that's all I can say. And thank you. That's all right. I'll get it. Appreciate it. One of my customers leaving a check. That's really where it's at, man. And that's where the future of YouTube is going to be. Companies can keep giving free mowers to these guys who trash them and sell them and do all this stuff, but it's never going to work. The small guys who are actually doing the work and going through the struggles and going through the hustle, those are the guys selling the mowers. Those are the guys people are listening to, because that's where we all are, man. That's where we're at. We're not living in some highfalutin place with a bunch of fancy cars and going out with camera crews, cutting 1 yard a week and getting 80,000 views. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. So I know, I can hear it now. Doc, you're not quitting. Doc is quitting, man, at the end of the year. I am ready. I'll tell you what, if I could do it right now, I'd do it right now. The only reason I'm hanging on is because we use this YouTube money to pay for our funeral expenses. And that's what we've been doing for the last 3 years with it. So I don't have anything to hide from you guys. It's not a lot. I think usually it's maybe like $230 a month. It's not no big money. We're not making thousands of dollars a year. Maybe a couple grand a year, but when you add up all the time you put into it and taken away from your work, it's pennies on the dollar. I mean, literally, I think 1 year I figured it out, I was making 4 cents an hour. I don't know about you guys, but that's not a winning business model, okay? Nobody comes out and says, man, I can't wait to make 4 cents an hour. So anyway, we'll talk. Probably no footage today. I just want to get these points across, man. I want to really push these small channels. If you are a small channel and you watch and you've never commented, please comment so I can give you a shout out, man. And we're going to get into more YouTube horror stories later this week. And I got a million of them, trust me. There are some whack jobs out there. So, guys, let me go to work. I'll show you down the line here some afters. I'll see you. Okay, guys, got those 2 down there done. Got to get these 2 here. Got to push mow the back of this one here. There was one thing I wanted to remind you guys of when you watch these videos. I know I look like I'm 5'7", okay? But I'm really not, okay? The video makes, you guys probably noticed I look like an Adonis on the videos, muscular, you know, ripped abs, big shoulders, look like I'm about 240. It's just the camera, man. It does that, okay? I've been trying to tell people for years, the camera, then they meet me and they say, man, you're a lot shorter than what I thought. Well, that's because the camera makes me look 6'4" and about 240, but I'm really not, man. So I know you guys are out there working out like, man, I want to be like Doc. Trust me, you probably look fine as it is. It's all camera, okay? Just letting you know. Anyway, let me get these 2 done, and I just got a lot to do, so let's go to work. I'll show you some afters. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I wanted to show you that yard, guys. That is one of my prides and joy. And once a month I go over and trim the bank there, so pretty nice. Got to get out here and pull weeds, get some weeds out, but we edged and mulched that earlier. Hey, there's another channel I forgot to mention, and right now these guys are doing some really good videos. The Lawn Stars, And I know people are like, man, I don't want to go watch the Lawn Stars. Well, they got this series called No BS Lawn Care. And I'm telling you what, that is probably some of the best videos I have seen Big Mo do. He's letting it all out, not holding back. Look, we're all going to keep the names anonymous because that's not cool to be calling people out anymore. But you got to go over and check out the Lawn Stars. I cannot understand if any channel should have 100,000 subscribers. That's the channel that should have it. Problem is, you got a bunch of snowflakes in lawn care that can't laugh at themselves, and they get their butt hurt, and then they call attorneys and send letters and all this crap, man. Just a bunch of babies is what it is. If you can't laugh at yourself, what are you even doing out here? So check the Lawn Stars out. Miss Sarah's got lunch for me, don't you, baby? And she's in a talkative mood today. She's
Ham Sammy.
Ham Sammy. Hear that, Ray Ray? I'm eating a Sammy, buddy. Ray don't like ham, honey. I know. I don't know what's wrong with Ray. Ray's got, well, we know he's got issues. You know I'm kidding, Ray. But I'll see you in a few, guys. All right, guys, here is number 13 on the day. Like I told you, I was not going to get any footage. That looks like a small yard, right? You're thinking like, not a bad yard. So what we're doing, they just moved in. We're going to be taking out that bush, all these bushes, probably this week sometime. She came up with a plan of what she wanted. She wants a couple boxwood, Japanese maple, some phlox, some daylilies, and a burning bush on the other side. Now here is where this gets interesting. And I'll tell you what, this house is beautiful right here. I love, look at that mulch, man. They did such a nice job. The homeowners did that. That's beautiful. Look at this backyard Doc has to push mow. That is a beast, boys and girls. A beast. Look at it, Big H. It's a beast. Anyway, like Sarah said, real men push mow. I don't know what's up with, you know, these folks on YouTube that I ain't push mowing. I don't push mow yards. What are you, a prima donna? Sometimes you push mow, man. They're gonna put a big gate in for me when they get all moved in and everything done, but come on, man. Push mowing is not that bad. It's actually relaxing. You get to get out there and just get lost in your thoughts and just, it's not like it's a real push mower like we used to use. It's self-propelled. You just walk. Well, I'll tell you what, man. We got some real pansies out here in this industry anymore. I'm not push mowing. I'm too good for that. I'm big. I'm something. Honey, tell these men to just grow a set.
Real men push mow?
Exactly. All right, guys, I'll be back. Once we get to the house, I'll be back with you. We'll finish this video, and let's find some. If you are a small channel out there with less than 5,000 subscribers, please share that with me so I can start shouting you guys out, man. I want to get you guys where you deserve to be. Listen, if anybody thinks that in lawn care there's like hundreds of thousands of lawn care guys doing YouTube, it ain't happening, dude. These 400,000, 1 million subscribers, that stuff is so bought and paid for, it ain't even funny. So just stop with it anyway. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Okay, guys, I'm back home. I'm done. Ended up doing 14 today by 2:20 in the afternoon. Sorry if it's loud. Wind's blowing. You know me, I don't have the microphone. I'm not going to stand here and hold something or put it on my lapel. That's for the candies. Anyway, all I wanted to say was, man, let's get these guys who are out here hustling, doing the real lawn care work. Okay, we know, if you guys haven't watched the Lawn Stars, like I said, the no BS lawn care stuff is wonderful, man, wonderful, because it's just the dead honest truth. And let's do one thing, man. Let's do one thing. Let's not all praise these companies that aren't giving the small guys the free mowers and the free this and the free blowers and sending them on trips. Stop praising these people, man, how good their stuff is on social media, because they're getting it for free from you, okay? And I'm gonna tell you here in a couple months the number one reason why I'm quitting YouTube. And it has to do with a company that I went all in on and just got completely ignored by after some big sales on my part. So I'll tell you what, check out those channels I showed you. I think it's going to rain tomorrow, so I'm going to do a YouTube horror story. And this is a good one because it's got to do with the old cats calling Doc racist. And I'm going to go through the whole story for you and see if you can make sense of it, because I certainly couldn't. And anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Right there at the end, man, I got my 13th done, and a guy walked over and said, if you do my yard right now, I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars. And I said, you are out of your mind. I'm on it. Because it was double what the yard was worth. And it took me 20 minutes. So that was a blessing, man. God is good to me. He's good to you. Even though some of you may not believe in him, he's still good to you when you sit back and look at your life, man. And we got a lot of good people out here on YouTube that are not getting near the views, near the subscribers that they deserve. And all these big channels, you ever notice that a big channel will not give a shout out to a small channel? You ever wonder why that is? Because they don't want to help them. Yet they're all about helping you pick the right mower and the right trimmer and the right this. No, they're all about it because they're getting paid big bucks. And that's why people hate Doc, because I tell the truth and they don't like it. But guess what? Who cares? I'm out of here, y'all. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, yeah, definitely tomorrow. Peace.